there are rumors that VPP is losing its popularity in the state.
You see, I've got the information that the opponents of the VPP, they have hired the social media warriors to create false contents against the VPP and also even to comment on the comment sections of the social media in order to make the VPP appear to be losing popularity at a ground level. But if you see, the mood of the people is 2020-28 is for VPP. So we have no, no hesitation, and we have no doubt that people will repose faith on the VPP because we walk towards the democratic, good governance, and responsible government to the people.
Is VPP contesting JJTC election?
You see, JDC election, this is what, because I will make the statement. No one is as corrupt as the NPP in the history of Meghalaya. You see that coal are disappearing. Have you ever read this kind of news before 2018? We have never read. But now it is a regular feature. We will not try to play politics in such a way that the objective of having good governance would be jeopardized. We would rather be happy if the NPP is out of power at every level.
What do you think about 2028? What is your prediction?
You see, 2028, my prediction is very simple. NPP will be rooted out from Meghalaya. And I believe, and I have a strong faith also that even the other regional political parties that we have in our state, they will cease to exist, or even if they exist at a very, very marginal level. So I strongly hope and I have the confidence that a new political party that will work for the people of the state will be forming in 2028. But I'm saying this that we have suffered a lot in the last 7-8 years, and we're going to suffer for another 2 years. But anyway, time will come that such suffering will have to end.
Talking about the prospect of VPP, VPP is a non-entity in Garo Hills, which has 24 seats, just 36 seats in Khasi Hills.
You see, VPP is a political party that works for all sections of the society, that works for all the ethnic groups of the, in the state. We are not biased against anyone. But having said that, it doesn't mean that VPP is, it is in a disadvantageous position. We have our own strength, and we work for maximum number of seats from wherever we contest. So, whatever the number of seats that we contest, we believe in the structure that we will achieve the maximum. So, if we contest 36, we will target for 36 seats. So 36 is enough, but we hope that we can contest even more than that. So time is too far, right? 2 years, we still have 2 years and a half, or more or less. So we still have time to strategize and think about the election.
Well, VPP President Arden Basamot, he keeps on visiting Garo Hills. Is VPP making inroads to Garo Hills?
You see, inroads into Garo Hills as of now, I will not divulge the details. Let us keep in suspense, and a time will come that you will know what is our strategy. and how we will fight 2028 election. Right now, we'll keep it close to our chest. We will not reveal so much our strategy.
Coalition politics is the base of Meghalaya. We have seen since the very first election there is a coalition politics. So when you are heading for elections, assembly election 2028, do you see that any such party where you would like to forge a coalition, or you are keeping an eye?
When you talk about this coalition politics, if you go back to the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council, throughout its history, there has been coalition. But we broke that gene and we formed a single party executive committee. Meghalaya also has had coalition governments for for so many decades, except the first term of the assembly. And we believe in the same capability of the party to break that coalition gene, and we hope that in 2020 it will form the single party government. Why I say that? Because you see, when you form a coalition government, you have to compromise on certain principles. You have to compromise certain, I would say, promises that you made to the people. But when you form the government alone, you can ensure that whatever you promise to the people, it will be delivered. Keeping that in mind, we will work very hard to ensure that VPP will form the government alone in 2028 so that we can deliver what we have promised to the people, what we have envisioned for the state. In a state where good governance would be there, the state which is ruled by the responsible, accountable rulers. So we will work for that. Even before that, we already know, because NPP, you should remember that it is a political party full of people having their own respective individual desires. It is, you see, when they go to NPP, it's not so much about service, but it is so much about power, so much about control of resources, so much about enjoying the position, and therefore, in such a political party, and especially when you have so many MLAs joining the party, definitely that the problem would have come out, and exactly what had happened. And when many MLAs they joined the NPP, I already foresaw the downfall of the party. Army had to do the balancing work, and to do the balancing work in such kind of political entity where people, they don't go for the service, they go for, as I already mentioned, for those factors. Definitely such kind of political entity would never last long.